it's contract negotiation time. So the deadline for a new contract is April 7th at midnight, leading into Sunday. And just recently, the union, representing about 40,000 workers, authorized a strike. They said if they can't reach an agreement, the union leadership has the authority to call a strike, and it might happen. You may remember that Verizon did this last August, and no one believed it would come to a strike. It came to a strike. They walked out for 2 weeks.
Now we're talking about line workers. Is there a potential that this could impact customers and create real headaches for the company?
Well, there is that potential. These are experts in their particular fields. AT&T is training managers to do this kind of thing, but it's not the kind of work they do every day. It's not the kind of work they like doing. So they're asked to step in for the work of union workers and work longer hours, and there's the potential for call center problems and things like that, some maintenance issues. And we'll see.
And what are the real sticking points in the contract negotiation?
Well, like so
many, I know,
like
healthcare
so many
premiums, that kind of thing.
Like so many, it's healthcare, yeah. They want the union to pay more for their healthcare costs, and the union says we pay enough, and where can we meet?
It is a problem at just about every big corporation in this country, the fight between workers and management about how much of that costs to bear.
Exactly, yeah. And so here we're seeing it again. It's a giant of the telecom era, and this weekend will be one to watch. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, and in your piece you actually mentioned that AT&T said that employees' medical costs have risen 54% since between 2004 and 2010, and actually 8% in 2010 alone. So,
sure.
I mean, they're really grappling with soaring costs, which, as David said, is something that a lot of companies are grappling with, and trying to pass along those costs, it gets difficult.
Yeah, when the union's saying, where does it end? You haven't raised our salaries enough to pay for new expenses. It's not our fault. Prices have gone up. We've worked dutifully, and we have a union.
And I think it's significant because when you talk about increases like that since 2004, 50%, I think a lot of employees would say, hey, mine have gone up pretty much at that rate in that time frame just as well. So again, this is one of those things where every company is struggling this. Who shoulders the responsibility as these costs go up? Because they're out of the company's control. They're out of the employees' control. This is the nature of healthcare in this country, and of course, this is why healthcare has become front and center this summer.
Right.
Yeah. And again, they've got some contracts coming up, I know, even further down this year. So probably closely watching what will happen this weekend.
Absolutely, another 30,000 people affected by contracts in the coming months.